The government, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun, you're watching Israeli News Live. We have a breaking story that has just come out. Those of you that will be catching this on YouTube, you will be catching this news first before our other live stream news that we did about the chess game between Russia and the United States. This is breaking news, very serious article that is going on. Let me see if I can magnify this a little bit for you guys that are actually watching online. So that you'll be able to see this a little bit better. Let's just see here. This is Israel National News Arutz Shiva. And let me just pull this article up. It says, government approves law canceling parents' rights. This is very startling. It's the world's first ever that this has ever happened. Photograph here by Flash 90 there. It says the let's pull it over where everything's in the picture here. The Ministerial Committee for Legislation approved Sunday for legislation a bill submitted by MK Yoav Kish of the Likud Party called Parents and Their Children. The law would make Israel the first country in the world to take away parents' rights as legal guardians of their own children. It would hand over vast power to social workers who will be able to initiate proceedings against parents who, in their opinion, fail to respect a list of 10 children's rights enumerated in the bill. Let's look at that. I've not even read the article yet myself here. It's the first time for me here. These rights include the right to physical, mental, spiritual, moral, and social development, and to develop their talents and personal abilities, as well as the right to educated to a life of responsibility in society and respect for the basic rights of all people, regardless of race, sex, religion, nationality, or origin. In addition, the children will have the right to freedom of thought, expression, conscience, and religion. All these and more will be enforced by social workers. Parents who fail to uphold their children's rights in their eyes will face court proceedings that could take away the already limited parental rights they enjoy as part of their parental responsibility, which is the term that will replace legal guardianship. Proceedings against parents will be initiated by one parent against the other, by the child himself, or by the state. The law will also require parents not to solve disputes with their children through excessively authoritative means. Rather, disagreements are to be resolved peacefully, and if needs be, a third party such as a psychologist or a mediator should be involved to mediate the conflict. The bill will be brought before the Knesset for a preliminary vote. Meanwhile, the government will prepare its own version of the bill and is expected to submit it in 2 months' time. The anti-family aspects of the bill are rarely mentioned by its advocates. Rather, it is touted as a bill that would give men and women moral equal custody rights in divorce. Yet this part of the bill is a minor one and is also the one that least likely to pass because of the opposition from women's group. Pro-family activists claim that Israel already has one of the world's highest rates of removal of children from their homes. Distancing others against parents, usually fathers, are issued by court and police without the need of evidence of wrongdoing, and the practice of forcing children to meet their parents is supervised. Contact centers is said to be 6 of 10 times as common as it is in the U.S. and average of OECD states. This is just absolutely absurd. We'll post this on Israeli News Live on our Facebook page there. That the reason, and let me just say this, the reason why I wanted to bring this back on as a very serious breaking news. If Israel is doing this, what about the United States? What about other countries that may follow suit with the same type of bill? Parents are losing their ability to have their own rights exercised of being the true guardians of their children. What will only happen? We've noticed in the United States as well. My wife was a biology teacher in the United States, and one of the things that she noticed that the schools were already passing laws that could override the parents' authority of their own children when they were in the custody of the school. Things are getting serious, friends. Very serious. Anyway, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Shalom and good evening.